EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn it into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll change things up.
Cougar 19.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
The Raiders at 8-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He's coming, double up.
19 Lion. Ready, right?
Willis looking to throw it. This is caught by Tucker. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Check.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Yeah, pretty good. I take it.
On first down, right back to Benson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Prescott now. Oh, his first throw of the game. That was held in return. It's a loose football. And the offense is going to get the ball back. after all that, heck, it'll be a first down.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
46.
Prescott from the gun. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23.
that's good.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
They'll run with Benson. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fast long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. That character's not even good.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So now an audible here into something else.
Ready?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. His 3rd and a few inches.
A gain of 12. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
19, charge, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw, Willis. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Blocking 18. Warriors 70. Go.
Here's Willis. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll get it down this time to 17. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
3-yard pickup.
And it'll be second down.
At the 17-yard line.
Now that. Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Ready, ready?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Dante Thornton from 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it as we resume action. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle here to Wilson. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defensive unit ranks 3rd in the NFL against the run, and I love what they're doing. Plugging up everything inside, hard to make way, and then they can run to the perimeter and shut you down that way as well.
Here's Prescott. Caught by Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Prescott to throw this time. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Okay, break. Get it. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 51 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, folks?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a 2nd and 2. Another run here with Benson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That's quickly out to Harrison. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now Prescott going to change the play. They go play action here on first down. Short one here, caught by McBride. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
46. Yeah! There we go. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Then we're going to 52. Line in. 26.
Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 49 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Raiders 28, Cardinals 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Off the play fake, Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's caught by Harrison, right side. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Watch quick. There you go.
47.
Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And again, it's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17.
Willis looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there. 26 yards. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
77. Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 60 by Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Willis. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18 Romney. 18 Romney.
Willis to throw once more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers as the first half is winding down. And the just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Cardinals.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Prescott. He's got his man on the comebacker. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? And the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man is Duvernay. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, boy!
Now Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
2 yards to go. 2nd down. They run over center with Benson. Ooh, the juke. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown! Marvin Harrison Jr. from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
In 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Willis will look to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down
on play action. Prescott. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a pickup of 6.
Now Dak is going to mix it up.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Prescott now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, 26.
Play action now. Prescott. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Willis. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And take this to the other side of midfield. Going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Set.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Ready? Ready?
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready?
Pass complete right side to Bowers. Big short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 60 average, 60 average. Trap 60.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Cardinals 28.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 17 yards. The Cardinals 1st down.
To throw is Prescott. This is taken in by McBride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Prescott off play action. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
Prescott is going to change things up here.
At the 9-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Cardinals 36.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they'll begin by running the option. 20! Now he's loose again. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
And now they'll shift things around. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Okay,
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
70, Timberwolves.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Raiders 56, Cardinals 36.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Prescott. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Now Prescott. Wilson's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down and a little more than a yard here. A give. Here comes Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
That Simon Gator will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Catch made right side by Wilson. Touchdown! Michael Wilson from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence that they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Raiders 56, Cardinals 42. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now they'll audible to something else.
Check, Panther.
Another run on 2nd down. Try to cover up. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned.
60 by 6, 60 by go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now Willis to throw.
At the 48-yard line.
The Cardinals get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Walter Nolan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now Willis to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Walter Nolan, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Las Vegas, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm about to go dog. I'm about to go dog. I'm about to go dog. I'm about to go dog.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. He's still modest, ugh, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.